Hello, Empowered family. We are back with another edition of our Athlete Player of the Week. And we have a special edition this week as we not only honor one of our volleyball players for her amazing talent on the court, but we're also going to honor one of our athletes and the amazing talent she has off the court. And so without further ado, Miss Hope Mooring, the crowd goes wild. And so Hope, not only are you an amazing volleyball player, and you've already got 1,000 assists at DeKalb as just a junior, you're also an amazing bowler. So tell me, how old were you when you first started getting into bowling?
Oh, well, I started getting into bowling the same time I started getting into volleyball, pretty much. About 5th grade, I started doing middle school. So I was on the middle school team for Eastside at the time. And then I moved to DeKalb around 7th grade, and I was still bowling, and then I started doing league for Auburn, and then I started doing high school, and I've been to junior gold a few times. That's the national tournament, but I never really did too good. But so since 5th grade, so 5-6 years.
Wow, and just this year, you were able to win sectionals here, and then you also were all conference. So tell me, what was it like winning sectionals? Was it close? You have a big rival here in town? Was it a battle? Or?
There's an East Noble girl, and we're kind of on the same level. So when it came down to step ladder, it was just me and her. And I had gotten second, and then I had gotten third, and I had to battle up through the step ladder, and then I finally got to, it was easy, I don't want to say easy, that's kind of mean, but it was the second place girl I beat by 80 pins. So it was 180 to her 120 or something like that. That's not 80 pins, but and then the first place girl I beat by 20. It was kind of really close. It was probably less than 20, but so then I got first place there. But when our team last year, because we made it pretty far too, and I could go to every single one because COVID didn't mess it up that year. But I went to sectionals with team, and we won there. And then we went to regionals in Fort Wayne, and I was bowling anchor. So everyone kind of bowls has a spot, a frame. So you have 2 frames each. And I bowled 5 and 10, so that means I bowled the last 3 frames of the 10th frame. So it was our last game, and it was we thought we were gonna lose. And I left the 5 pin, which is right before the head pin, right behind it. And I left it, and I missed it. And I started bawling my eyes out, and I just dropped to the floor, and everyone was dying laughing. I was like, guys, I'm so sorry we lost. It was all my fault. I missed the 5 pin, because the 5 pin's the one you raise your hand, and everyone when you miss it, everyone gets a round of drinks or something, but milkshakes.
Right.
And
it's one of the easier ones.
Yeah, and I should have picked it up. But then they announced us that we got first, or we won for
so
regionals.
You thought you had lost from this, and you actually had won.
Yeah, so I was bawling my eyes out, and everyone's like, we made it to semi-state. And then we made it to state. Yeah, we ended up making it to state, and we got last, but we did really good. Because that was the first time the girls have ever gone that far.
So it was first time DeKalb was made it all the way down to state?
Probably it's been 10 years.
They've made it down. Wow, that's pretty impressive. So you went to state in last year, and then this year, you won sectionals, made it to regionals.
Yeah.
And then tell me where you got stopped in regionals?
Since COVID messed everything up, the MEQ was actually the same weekend as regionals. So we already had our hotel and everything. We were going down on Thursday. I was doing that combat thing. So I decided to, that was gonna be semi-state. So if I would have made it to regionals, then I had to miss semi-state for the team and for singles. But I bowled singles regionals, and I did not do very good. I wasn't horrible. I got 11th, and the cut was 10 for step ladder. So and then I had to leave, so I couldn't stay for my team. But
She didn't get to do the team performance. Okay. You obviously had to head to MEQs, and that was unfortunate this year with a lot of the big tournaments got split into 2 weekends and some 3 weekends. So I know it did conflict with a lot of other sports going on. So that was unfortunate. So so you ended up getting to do the singles, but didn't get to do the team competition.
Yeah.
And then how did the team do? The team?
They did really bad. Like, not terrible, but I think they just kind of fell apart because I have this friend on the team. We kind of just bounce off each other, and we just get that like motivation because we do like cheers, which is weird. You don't think we'd like cheer for bowling, but we have like our own chants.
Oh yeah.
So like for each person, we have to like say a chant. If I get a strike and I'm walking back, what I started doing was I would go like woo woo woo, or like I would like bark, and then they would like do it like 3 more times back, like the whole like rest of my girls team, and my mom, which is because she's my coach. So it was kind of funny. But last year there's a girl, she didn't bowl this year, but she was the loudest one, and it was like annoying. So we gave her like this, not annoying, but we gave her this cheer. And it was like, she came back after getting a strike and she goes, honey, and then everyone else goes, where's my super soup? So, and then everyone goes, strike, because it's just like so funny. We made up these like weird cheers and then just like do it when we get strikes or spares. Like, like it's just awesome.
And that's what's awesome about team sports is you can have all these inside jokes, the team becomes kind of your family, and so you can kind of relax a little bit and you can get goofy and have fun and do silly things that you wouldn't normally do, when you're out by yourself or something like that. And ultimately it helps your team, even perform better because, when people are having fun, when people are being positive, they typically play better, and perform at a higher level. So yeah, I guess I never really thought about it, but I guess bowling would be the same thing. Trying to motivate them, encourage them, keep them positive. And so let's talk a little bit about college. Sounds like you're thinking maybe indoor, maybe beach. I guess talk about a little bit, what are your college aspirations? What do you want to major in? All those things. I
want to major in business and probably marketing too. Just the basics, and then I want to play 4 years of indoor and try to get like into like an internship or like working at like a real estate agent, like is like just working somewhere in there, and then eventually trying to decide where to go like warmer because I want to travel and get my real estate going. So I want to see if I can go to school for maybe 2 more years, 4 more years, and try to see if I can do like interior design, like go into that, and then really start off my job and like go off on my own.
Oh wow, you're a big real estate agent over here with a little interior design. And you can't go wrong with real estate. That's a business and an industry that's always going to continue to be around. Those are great aspirations. So tell me, something unique about you that maybe your empowered family doesn't know.
I really like olives.
You really like olives? Like love olives?
Like I love olives.
Drink the juice type.
Drink the juice type of olives. Yeah, really like those olives. When I go to Olive Garden, I ask for a bowl of olives.
Oh, a bowl of olives?
And then like the green olives, when my dad puts them on the pizza, he like sets out the jar and I'll just like drink the juice and eat the olives. Awesome. They're healthy for you too, I think.
I believe they are. I don't know a lot about olives. I hate olives myself personally, but I know they are healthy. They are natural, but I don't know what they do for you. But yeah, okay. And so let's wrap up with what is, maybe a motivational quote or just something that, would inspire some of our young athletes who may be watching this. What inspires you?
No matter what sport you play, just know that like you can always reach like your highest point and you can never stop trying. And even if you're not good at bowling, like doesn't mean you don't have to like go out and try. I mean, just have fun with it and just always like have that inspiration in the back of your head that you can do it.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I mean, if you put your mind to it with enough commitment and dedication and work, you can be good at anything.
Yeah.
Well, thank you once again, Hope Mooring, our Athlete Player of the Week.
Yay.
Yay! So let me start that over.
I don't know if my answer is going to be good. All I want to say is I really like olives. Is that good to say?